Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Power Dynamos versus Nkana. Alright, so let's get into the match. Let's get into the match analysis. Alright, so here we have a player that tries a very ambitious shot. It doesn't work well, but his teammate manages to recover the ball and he passes it to him. Alright, so now here I think alright, because if we are just to go by this line that I'll draw here, the Nkana players have outnumbered the Power Dynamos players in their own box, and then all these other players have refused to drop back. I don't know if some players are trying to play or not. I don't know, because I think at least even just one or two Power Dynamos here should be at least just be entering into the box. So should have just gone in the box to try and not really outnumber, but just try to get as many bodies to prevent a goal. Then now here, even though they're outnumbered, and to make matters worse, they're outnumbered and then they're not really putting much pressure into their players, because this guy here, he is the closest, but unfortunately he's not close enough to challenge. He is theoretically close, but at that point he can't really put in a challenge, because even if he was to jump, the distance that would have to cover from there to there while he's jumping would be too much. By too much, I mean by the time he makes that jump, the Nkana player might have headed the ball or just pass it on to someone else. And yeah, so he's not close enough to mark the ball, and these two defenders are too close to each other. I feel they should just be maybe, is it, but I don't know what type of distance I can use. Maybe a meter more, maybe maybe slightly a bit more, because they're too close to each other, such that if this player makes a pass anywhere, it means he takes both of them out of the game. As you can see here, there's a kind of player trying to make a run, but at this point in time, the Power Dynamos player is ahead of the Nkana player. Let's play it through to see what happens. And just like that, simple goal. Simple goal because of not being able to help your teammates out in the 18-yard box. Simple header, as I've said, he was close enough, but not close enough to put in a challenge. This is a great leap from the Nkana player. And look at that, he is watching the ball whilst the man makes a run into the box. And yeah, simple goal for Nkana. Let's head on to the next goal of the match, which is here. So this is what I like about this goal, is that there's a lot of pass and move. He receives the ball, he looks for someone to pass it to, makes a pass, makes another pass, boom, just like that. Within 4 passes, you're in, you have moved in behind. This is great use of your, I think this is really good play, because I've seen teams, they can make 100 passes and will not even penetrate in behind. Alright, so here the Nkana player has the ball, but now this is the type of defending that's very shocking for me. You have a player that is not unmarked. This player here is actually in a good position, because if the Nkana player keeps moving forward, he'll be able to just stand there to block him off. If the Nkana player decides to pass to this guy here that's unmarked, he can still make a run to just try and block him. Now let's see what the Power Dynamos player does. He instead tries to run here, which has created a gigantic gap in which he can run into or he can run into. And he decided to leave his perfect spot to try and get the ball, and guess what? He doesn't get the ball, and he leaves this giant space, and now this playing behind, he does well to try and challenge for the ball. Unfortunately, he was sent to go and buy some sweets, because just look at how he moves. Ayakushtama sweet. And then now everyone is so far away from the ball, and then no one again here has the initiative, not really initiative, or just as that that thing whereby, no, let me just be in front of him, because all of these players could, because there are just too many players for this guy to be able to take a shot in the 18-yard box. And the fact is not even that he takes the shot, it's here. He traps it, he turns, he takes another touch. Those are too many movements for a player to be doing in your box, and they do have the numbers to deal with it. I just wonder what happened here. And the keeper, I think he could have done better, because it's a tricky shot, but I do feel the keeper could have done better. Then let's head on to this other fascinating chance that I noticed. Alright, so here another pass and move. So he moves the ball. Look at this. Unmarked at the 18-yard line, or this unmarked at the deed. There's no marking this person. He can receive a pass, and no one will be able to do anything in time. So the Power Dynamos player didn't really do a good job marking, and they left this area very open. Because once again, 3 players, and none of them are able to get the ball from this guy, which is very, very surprising. Let's play it forward some more. The Nkana player passes it to his teammate, and then now all the 3 people that were trying to follow the ball, they are still following the ball, rather than at least one person follows their man, or just to close off the space, because this gap is just too big. The gap here is too large, and then it's a simple pass. There's nothing they can do. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. I like how the goalkeeper immediately comes out, makes himself big, and makes a save. So their Power Dynamos were saved by their keeper, because this could have been a very, very huge scoreline. Otherwise, good game from Nkana. I'm sure their supporters are very happy. I'm sure they've put down their tools, because yeah, this is a good win. Otherwise, this has been my match analysis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.